Hi again. Oof. Okay, what are we doing? Whew. Okay, gotta quickly remind myself of where the hell we're at. Okay, we're good here. One in all of these is fine. Boiling shot can go up one more. Wow, it really can go up one more. Fuck. Well, we're investing into molten iron blood. Okay, good. I'm back up to speed. So this is where we're at. We got our prodigy. We're up to level 30. All of our shit is super fucking pumped. Okay, this has given us a really good infusion. This helps clears all of our mental debuffs. But this is going to be the source of all of our damage reduction, though. This is what's going to give us like pretty much all of our survivability. We do want to max this next, I think. That's our main sustain. Here we have our pushback, but also this gives us lifelink. This gives us some extra steam generation, and then also some cooldown on our shoot abilities. This is some extra saves. No, this is some armor and physical save reduction. This is pretty good. This is another hit on our rotation, which does AoE damage. That's very good. Also reduces saves. Now this is a get off me tool to help waste some time. This is our main ability. This is gonna apply the wet debuff, and then we get more AoE out of that. And then here's some survivability and some mobility, right? So this is our blink. This gives us steam and life when we blink. This is a fog, and then this gives us just like straight up avoidance when we use our fog. This is our defense, and then some of our escapes. This is at talent level 5. This should actually be going up in the right direction because this will instantly make enemies lose track of us, which is probably a better survival tool than these two. So actually, let's do that. We have one generic. Let's get therapeutics up in the right direction. Maybe we don't. Not sure what we want to do with that last point, actually. We've cleared this stage. And now we gotta go do something scary. This one has a lot of eldritch. A lot of eldritch creatures. And it usually is... Oh, fuck, that's Searing Horde. Oh no, okay. That other guy's gonna be pretty bad, too. Good, we have this here. Attack this. AoE. Okay, that kills a lot. Mind Star. Metal Star, sorry. These guys in. Good. Hit. Nice. Okay. That's a hallucination. Hit right here, and we'll be able to hit that. Okay. Let's do this. Clear those mental debuffs. Clear the magical debuffs. Metal Star. Hit. Okay, easy. This gun gives us a lot of range. Okay. We're exploring like literally every inch of the spot. Good, there's a shadow there. So there's a curse somewhere in this area. Or just a thing of darkness. Nice. Okay, that was pretty scary. Usually we die when we lag like that. Okay, I'm getting moved like everywhere. There's the searing. The searing horror is definitely there. So that's why he's taking up a lot of that. Okay, good. Got those guys in. Good. Hits. Fuck. We don't want them all hitting us at once, so we should probably just do that. Okay, good. Conduct. Blow them up. Okay, we're gonna do this. We have to get out of here. Okay, we need to take these turns. This guy's gonna hurt. I should hit him. Okay. Immense gravity. So what is this? All damage it does is reduced. This is a magical debuff. Get that. I think the best course of action is to steam jump. Okay, while he's still wet. I'm gonna daze him. Okay. We don't want to super conduct. At least not yet. Okay. Bad situation. Heal again. Can we isolate this guy here? We can. Come here, buddy. Not good. Not good. Let's get those rocket boots on. Are we pinned? Okay, this guy's way too tough. This guy is way too tough. This gives us a bunch of saves. What does this have? Disarm, pinning, knockback. Disarm, pinning, knockback. Fine. Yeah, that guy's way too fucking hard. Okay. Let's see if we can get away with this one. Crimble territory. Are we still? I don't think we have a solipsism threshold. Last I checked. This one done. Nice. Okay. We are disarmed. Okay, looks like we're just killing things. superconductor just doesn't actually do a lot of damage for us. It's pretty wild. Don't need any of that. Probably could have taken a look at the gun, but we have like a tier 3. It's not even a big deal. Hit him, heal. Hit. I'm gonna scar. So wait, where was I at before this? Oh yeah, my dating woes. It's no joke. It is really tough out there. And you know, you always have to consider like what you're doing wrong. And I mean, like sometimes I get close to that and. Wait, not dexterity. We're doing willpower because we want mind power, right? What is this? Damage will increase with mind power. Oh, this is... Oh, that's random damage. That's the possibility of, like, a high amount of damage. I think here we can get these. And I think we're still saving that last point. Well, we might as well float it in here. Yeah, it really is tough out there. I get set up like a lot, and really makes a fellow wonder what the hell is wrong with me. I'll tell you from experience, that is not a place. That is not a place you want to be. That is not what you want to be thinking about. It is sad. And, you know, before I was saying, like, you know, it's not like a roster or anything, you know, and, like, the only thing out there kind of feels like it's just sex. That's all you can really get. And that finding somebody who wants to take on the journey with you is, you know, it feels like in a lot of cases completely out of the question, right? That's what I'm really looking for. You know, I had that once in my life, and I've been kind of chasing it ever since. And you know, the problem is that like something that strong I have discovered is really fucking rare. Like, I don't know, a lot of what's out there just simply and I've come to terms with that. Sometimes, you know, there are other nights where I feel like I've learned nothing at all, which just blows. Well, yeah, just fucking blows. Wow, this is a really good one. What is this? 143.86, 143.56. We can just take both of these. These are both amazing. Anything else I need to... White light emitter? Why not? 124.55? Should have looked at that. 147.52, 137.64. Now 143.56 is pretty tempting. Okay. You can go back to the Krook Pride. But yeah, lifelong journey for the one. Only to find out that the one doesn't exist, and that those ideas have been holding me back from truly reaching my full potential. I can't just transmog these. That's fine. We'll have to find someone to... We can transmog this. How's our Tinkers looking? Unstoppable Force Salve. This. Increases saves and healing factor. Reduces all damage. We're not melee. We don't really need a pain suppressor. Fungal Web. Is interesting. Alabative armor. No, we want that. We want that. That dwarf thing. We want that. That dwarf fucking coating. But yeah, you know, I'm not, you know, putting myself out there. I did a comedy set, and that was pretty good. Just trying to, like, you know, reclaim my life since my last breakup. Because, you know, that's the thing, you know, with relationships. You know, you're expected to devote yourself to that person, and a lot of that kind of means that, you know, you shouldn't necessarily have to abandon yourself, you know, because if making that person happy makes you happy, then, you know, like, that's just the fucking beautiful thing, right? But sometimes you do things, you transform yourself to appease this person, and you lose sight of who you are, right? And then you realize, like, fuck, you know, like, I miss going to shows by myself and not having to, you know, wonder if my partner is willing to go with me and do these things that I enjoy with me, you know. And then like, there's a lot of that, which is funny, because you'd think that, I guess I don't want to rant too much on this topic, because, you know, you want to be, like, as positive as possible on the dating landscape, you know. But for me, it's in my head, I have sacrificed a lot, you know. You know, I deserve to reclaim myself, you know. But then there's that other half that fucking really misses those shackles, you know. And I use the term shackles deliberately, because you know, I really enjoy that, like, idea, you know, like those concepts of imprisonment, but, you know, it's with someone who deeply cares about you and wants the best for you, you know. And I'm willing, at least in my head, I'm willing, right? Practice is a whole different fucking ball game. It's a whole host of different fucking shit. Hold on, I gotta focus on this boss fight. Okay, alright, we're good. Yeah. You know, it's just that idea of just, like, this is my forever person, and I'm literally never leaving their side. But apparently it's unattractive to devote yourself to someone, you know. I don't really know how true that is, because I don't find that unattractive in the slightest. I find it, you know, it's really nice, you know. I think it's a very, very positive quality that someone would have, and I would, you know, I mean, I would expect my partner to want to go the distance and want to work things out, and, you know, like take things as they are sometimes, and move them towards what they could be, you know? Like, as the need arises, of course. But, like, I get it. Like, I get the public fear. It's really terrifying because 10 years down the line, that person can make a huge fucking mistake and undermine all of the work that you have put together, you know? Like, the two of you. Like, not just one person. Because, like, a betrayal, that wastes two people's time, you know? That makes two people completely fucking foolish, you know? Whether you're the perpetrator or the victim, maybe you're both the perpetrator, you know? Like, that's also a thing that we don't really explore. Which is also not really necessary to explore because they're self-explanatory at worst, right? Do we have the deflection field? Slows projectiles again. Let's do that. White light blowing up inside my brain. Good track. Good fucking track. Okay, there's a lot of resistances, but the untouchable makes things really nice. I'm just going to attach. On the cloak. The grounding strap. Kind of want this now. Noticed us freezing a lot. Moss tread. Stealth bonus. Rocket boots. We can increase the value. We can increase the level of those rocket boots, because why not? You know, let's just do that. Now the white light emitter gives us more light, which I am on board with. Flare shell. Nothing gives us just like passive bonuses. Armor pen isn't like super useful for us. Okay. Transmog this. There's the boy. Hammer tosses us. There you are. Tase him. Shock him. Okay. So we're going to remove 2 physical effects by moving backwards. Move the stun now. Okay. And then we're going to charge this up. And then hit. Take advantage of that. Get him wet again. Pull him up. Okay. This is a physical blind. Okay. We're still hitting him. Push him back. Daze. Okay, do that. This is taking a while. Let's charge this up again. Hits. Daze him again. Okay, that was a hard one. But yeah. Like, if you're struggling out there, it's not because you're a shitty person. I mean, maybe sometimes it is. But the fact of the matter is that we're all just growing. Sometimes I feel like I'm expected to just know everything. Like, all at once, right from the get-go. And, in my head, that's literally impossible. Right? Like, I cannot even conceive of somebody having that expectation, like, at all in the slightest. But it feels that way sometimes, especially with a lot of my last relationships. You know, I'd get asked like a lot of dumb questions all the time. What matters here? We can just get higher therapeutics. And I mean, 2 points here would be nice, right? Right? Can max out this. We can get this up. This would make a lot of gear pretty good. Could propose some difficult decision making as well. Like, I don't know exactly what we're looking for, though. By a master or powered by Steam Tech? I think I'm just going to do this. Like, I don't know where else I'm going to put those points, man. Like, I really don't. Max this out, sure. Maybe another point into here so that we can stack this more. That'd be nice, actually. Yes, we are going to try and kill everything. Is our Mind Star dealing 1, 2, 3, 4? There, now we're dealing mind damage. Ready to come through here. Good, good, nice. Yeah, you know, I don't really work out that much. I probably should. But to be fair, I'm one of those, like, looks don't matter person. And there are people out there that really do believe that looks don't matter. So if you are worried about your looks, I mean, a lot of times you don't have to be, right? You know, as long as you're not watching porn, then, like, your standards aren't going to be, like, super fucking high. Like, or at least they'll be manageable and realistic. So kind of no matter where you are, you're really supposed to care about how somebody treats you. And they're supposed to care about how you treat them. There's nothing cold about it. You know, all is fair in love and war. You know, but if you guys are out there breaking hearts, just make sure you tell people the truth. You know, because this whole, like, you don't owe them anything. Believe me, you lose. People leave you. People will leave you once they find out, like, how disposable they are to you. You know. Because that shit comes out. It does. And there's like, and everybody has the freedom of choice to associate you or not. Sorry, to associate with you or not, you know. And at that point, you know, and then that'll be years after the fact where you'll be facing the consequences of, you know, of your lack of empathy towards people, really. You know, you might have great amounts of, like, sympathy. You might think, oh, well, you know, I want to do it in this certain way so that I don't hurt their feelings. But if you're not telling them the truth, then you're setting them up. Then you're setting them up for failure. And, you know, if you don't care, then cool. I mean, not really cool. I think that's, like, very toxic, and you should really think about the long-term effects of those choices. But I can't stop anybody. You know, I can't stop anybody from doing what they want. You know, and I can only focus on what I think is right for me. And, you know, that's not to say that I haven't made mistakes. I've made many mistakes. A lot of them out of ignorance. But, you know, but that's another thing, is that some people just simply cannot forgive you not. And, it's tragic, right? To some people, your willingness to learn means absolutely nothing. Your willingness to be better means absolutely nothing, because you're not what they want. You should probably be avoiding those things. At least in my opinion. Because those are people who will abandon you in your time of need. You know, those are the people who will drop you when you're inconvenienced or you require too much maintenance, you know? I know it seems like they're in abundance. But, you know, some people learn. Some people have to learn through consequences. You know, myself included. I was, and it really does suck. It really does suck, because sometimes you really believe that you tried your hardest. But that's just the risk you take, you know. That is what it means to be in love. You open yourself up to levels of pain that you never once believed were possible. But it's also the greatest comfort that you will ever feel. And, you know, that's the beauty. You will never experience something like that without opening yourself to pain. So if you've been hurt, you just gotta keep trucking, because this, you know, it's the only way to do it. You know, that's what makes life beautiful, right? It's because it hurts. It's permanent. You're the only one that can change your circumstances, but you can change every single circumstance. Within reason, of course, right? You know. I can't open a femboy Hooters every 5 blocks. I guess that would be pretty cool. The thing is like, that's actually possible. You know, that kind of shit's actually possible, even though it is unrealistic. So you can, you know, think about whichever circumstances you can. You know, as long as you maintain your faith in yourself, or if you're a believer in God, then you can make anything work, right? You will be satisfied. As long as you are satisfied, right? Maintain the effort. Now this is pretty good. This is Arcane Forces, Fire Penetration. That could be cool. Blight Pen, no thank you. Nope, nope, and nope. Meeting people is tough, though. Like, right now I want to get in a relationship so that I can, you know, start applying all of these lessons that I've taken all of this time to learn. But fuck, man, there are so many dynamics in real life that you have to, like, immediately become aware of. You know? Women are genuinely afraid of men, and a lot of men are just not like aware of that, right? And there's no ignorance behind that, truthfully, because it's like, well, actually, no, it isn't. That would be the definition of ignorance. Now that I think about it, you know. But it's there's no like hostility behind it. A lot of guys like don't really know how to create that environment, and you know, you also have to know like what it actually looks like. You know, a lot of the times like canceling last minute because you're afraid of how safe the dude is, but the conversations were going great. You're protecting yourself, of course, but like, what does that look like from the other end? You know, and I feel like there's got to be a consideration for that. Oh, are these magical? Okay, and then we have a physical blind. Fuck. Okay, we have a magical blind, I think. Yeah. Good. That's another thing dudes struggle with, myself included, you know. Sometimes I think a shorty's in the bag and then it's not, and I'm like, oh fuck. And then you have to like go over the whole thing, and then you're like, oh shit, did I just misread the circumstances? Like, you know, was I too aggressive? You know, it's this delicate balance that you have to strike as a man in the modern day of, I can act like a man that gets what I want, but I also can't be too aggressive and be a creep, or be like, or scare someone off that I really like. You know, it's a very, very delicate balance. Because the thing is if you're too soft, then you're a pussy, and then you're not manly enough for a girl. And then if you're too aggressive, you know, I don't know how some dudes just like hit that fucking perfect middle ground, like every single time. Because there are guys out there, you know, I guess, well, being attractive probably helps. Let's be real. It's like a major plus. Like, if I'm just being frank with you all. Oh, we have a real necromancer. Okay, that's this guy here. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, I guess that's my problem. My problem. Because the thing is like, I guess, like, going out on a date is a risk. Excuse me. Speaking plainly, going out on a date is a risk. You know, and it's also a bigger risk for the woman. Because, you know, you don't know who the fuck this guy is. And some dudes are, like, way too good at, like, being friendly and charming and shit. This one we can get. That's a pretty good one. You know? And there is this idea of just be yourself. There's a black pill there that I'm really not willing to take. I guess. I don't know. I cling very tightly to the fantasy. To this idea of like, oh, there's a perfect someone for me. And I really, really hope that is still true, but, you know. It's, you know, like, is it really? You know? 5% crit chance, 10% accuracy, but we get 2 cunning. Lightning resistance is pretty good. Physical save is fine. This could be nice. What is this? This is also tier 2. Huh. Which sometimes emits strange noises. What if we equip this? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been on a date in like years. And I got stood up for one. Well, not really stood up, but she canceled and then like is now not texting me. Just really sucks, especially when you think it's going well. And again, this is what I try to say, like, you know, how does it look from the other side? I'm like, I would like women to be aware of, you know, to be aware of that, like, more, you know. Oh, but women don't owe you shit. Nobody owes you anything. And that's kind of just a given that people really just deliberately ignore because they want to, like, not focus on the wrong things that they are doing to contribute to the downfall of society, right? Nobody owes you anything, like, ever. It's just been a fundamental principle of life since the beginning. Like, of course women don't owe you anything. But that's just like a basic thing where you just do that. Like, you know, you can just choose not to care and you don't have to care. The problem is that consequences come from that, right? Like when people find out how much you don't give a shit, and they abandon you. Like eventually it becomes obvious. I think I've said this before, but you know, like eventually it just becomes obvious when you leave people out to dry. And then they can no longer rely on you. Maybe they never relied on you. Ooh. We have a bunch of new buttons. Violently wakes up. Okay, so we don't need this. That's an escape. Like you really have to be careful because like even the people that you are nice to will see that and then they will not view themselves as an exception, right? Like imagine that, like eventually people see the patterns, you know? You treat enough like romantic partners the second things are over. People are gonna start noticing that. They're like, oh man, wow. You care that little for someone that you claim to love. And, like, we're just friends. So where do I actually stand there? You know? Even if you're, like, really, really good friends. Like, that's the same principle applies. If your friendship has the same amount of security and importance as your romantic relationships, and you'd end a romantic relationship over the tiniest things. Not really the tiniest things. Let's not say tiniest things. Let's say it is a big mistake, right? Let's say that it is a big mistake. And then they are treated with harshness, right? Like, all you're doing is just talking shit. Oh, they never did this, they never did that. All of that. Eventually people are going to hear that. They're like, okay, well, when I make a mistake, that's how you're going to treat me. That's how you're going to talk about me. So then how many people can you actually keep at your side at that point? How many people are going to be willing to stick their neck out for you? If all they see from you is just contempt for someone who isn't in your life anymore. You know? And like, you know, separations don't have to be bad. In fact, when both people are on the same page, it's really clean, you know? You'd be surprised like how smooth like your breakup can go if you're just like upfront. You're just like, "Hey, listen, you know what? This is how I feel about us and I don't think it's working out," you know? And then they can either agree or disagree. But the fundamental principle that I am getting at is that you want to keep like showing people good examples of your character, right? You want people to see you treat other people with respect, you know, and dignity. You know, they want to know that like you're not just you know, looking for your best deal constantly. They want to know that like they matter to you, and that the investment and the tenure that they put behind like actually matters, and that you would do something about that, you know? You would do something to make that work. Fuck. Okay. Okay, we got out of there. The ruined dungeon is a good place to be right now. You know? And again, like, there's so many counter arguments. It's like, oh, tenure doesn't fucking matter. Well, yes and no. You know, like that's the point of being an adult and making decisions. You have to weigh all of these options. You know, you're never going to have an easy answer because that's life. Life is not easy decisions, you know? Because if it was, then, you know, we just wouldn't make mistakes, you know? Don't you think, like, society would have advanced so far that we would know all of these things? But we don't. Because we're all still learning. You have to just weigh out those options. For me, tenure doesn't matter. Because you sticking by me, you know, it can mean a lot of things. It can mean that you don't want to leave. And that you secretly want to. I have a hard time picking that stuff up as well. So personally, that is a fear of mine. In fact, that is what happened in my last relationship. I am deathly afraid of people just not liking me anymore and then leaving, you know? Because that's, a lot of my relationships have gone in such a way where, you know, I was super into them and falling in love, and then they were slowly inching away from me. And then suddenly they say, oh, I've been thinking about this for a while. I'm just gonna freeze these guys here. Focus up on this. Okay, good. Good. Wow, that health regen sucks. Because our sustains are down. That would make sense. Nice. Yeah, tenure does matter to me. And to be fair, like, my standards are, I mean, I guess to the right person it would be considered very high standards, but I need someone who is mildly self-aware and who is willing to discuss fringe topics and give opinions and be able to give opinions on things that they have literally never heard about or thought about. And like well thought out opinions, right? You know, like about anything, you know. It can be about like the most recent Seinfeld episode and how that relates to the modern day, and you know, this old media just happens to be a perfect example of our modern society. You know, lots of stuff like that. Give me some joke opinions, you know, give me some trolls, or you can give me some serious ones, you know, but as long as that's like a talking, you know. So I guess, yeah, saying self-awareness is it is sad, I guess. We're getting out of here. Good. Seared. No. Get that back. Nice. Didn't even need Metal Star there. That's pretty good. What am I doing? Why was I just meleeing that guy? Yeah, I guess all in all it is pretty disappointing. Just the landscape on its own. And there's it's not just one problem that us as society have to fix, you know. You learn a lot of these things on an individual level, and I think everybody keeps trying to find that fix instead of just like understanding like what life actually is and what we're all about and what our purpose here on this earth is, which is no purpose at all, you know. And that means, you know, you really can just go out there and do whatever you want and try your best to make that work, and everyone's going to respect you for that, you know. But there's also like a reality, you know. There's the fact that everybody else has free will and not just you. And if you want to be a good member of society, then you have to be cognizant of that. You have to be cognizant of the fact that everyone else is different from you. You know? You can't just expect people to just accept your fucking individuality if you can't do it for everybody else, you know? Because that's just not fair, right? That's just hypocritical. And yeah, I mean, not fair, life is not fair, right? So you actually are able to leverage the unfairness, but not forever. Certainly not forever. And anybody who thinks that is a damn fool. Because that completely goes against like the laws of nature, right? Let's get this worm, metal star, go, and what the hell is that? This is the Emperor White. Ha ha ha! Your life force is torn from your body as this powerful unearthly thing. Nice. That'd be a nice body to have if we were a possessor. Might want to do a possessor run. Okay, so what's the code? River, stone, river, stone, river, stone, wind, roots. River, stone, wind, roots. River, stone, wind, roots, eldritch, burn. River, stone, wind, roots, eldritch, burn. River, stone, wind, roots, eldritch, burn. Easy peasy. Okay, we need to get to a corner. Okay, now we are going to... This is going to hit the biggest area. Okay, now what? Hit this, that. Okay? Good. Destala Scales. Okay, we need to go put that in the vault. I have forgotten how long this is. I did not set a timer. Oh, notification. We'll do this one for 20 minutes. I think we've been going for 20 minutes right now. Destala Scales is coming with us. Star, Moon. We lost that one. Coloram, no. Now this is 142. This is tier 3. This is tier 4. We will have a hard time finding something better than tier 4. But we have, now that we have that, well, let's, while we're still here, we can do the Old Forest. Man, more levels. Just more and more levels. And then we're going to just be dumping into decks afterwards. Man, we're in good shape. No Hope is probably a good one. Cleansing 4 mental debuffs is pretty sick. Range 5 to throw everything out there. You know what? We don't need this. We need this. We're going to do that. We need to get our sustains maxed. Level 4 therapeutics. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. We have a lot of, so steam powered or crafted by a master. Yeah. By a master. Powered by Steam Tech, it works. Crafted by a master. This is not. This is infused by psionic forces. Crafted by a master, powered by Steam Tech. Okay, we got a good build. We got good stats, good gear. This needs to be turned on. Okay. Hold on. Oh, we're not doing this properly. We are not doing this properly. This has got to get dazed. Oh, look at that air size. Nice. This stuff is really annoying. You just can't auto explore. Really blows. However, these little pockets where you're just killing a bunch of trash mobs is really, really fun. Okay, I'm low on psi. Never been in this predicament. Okay, a lot of our stuff uses... How do we get more psi regen? Increasing psi level. What gives us psi per turn? Restore psi equal... Ooh. I think I understand. Can we... What is this? We're gonna try and, not good enough. We are 36. We can go try and find more legendary gear. And you know what? While we're out, I'm doing this because I want to change up my talents a little bit. Fuck. Okay. Juked the fuck out of those guys. No biggie. Ooh, I have to go to the bathroom. And I'm going to go do that. Pause the recording. Okay, alright. That was a while for me, but not too long for you. I just had to go to the bathroom really quickly. So I've explained what we're trying to do here. We got a lot of AoE focus. We just want to get our mind power up to help out with these. Steam power is going to help out with everything else. That's why cunning was super important. But now we're trying to get our mind power up, and then we're going to do our decks, and it's going to be all hunky-dory. So let's try and get those Yeti tissues again. See if we can fight that Searing horror. He should be right here. Back out. Do that. He's barely taking any damage. That's great. Get the brainworm in. Let's get the blood star back into this spot. Spending so much of my movement just days. Dude, there's just so much AoE here. It's wow, it's like hard. It's really, really difficult to stay out of these AoEs, and we're getting so much damage on us. Oh my goodness. These guys are not taking any damage at all. This like really fucking sucks. Okay, let's try and propagate this now. Good, good, good. Good. Okay, we're chunking away. Okay, let's get more steam. Good. Okay, now we're chunking away now. This is fine. Can we heal? Yes, we have 3 heals. Okay. Fuck, man. This is kind of hard. This is really hard. Okay, we got a bunch of them down. Okay, are we dealing any damage at all? We are. Okay. So that's going to deal a lot more. He healed. Focus up on these guys. Alright, we're just like using all of our abilities, trying our best here. Let's just block it off for now. Just try and reclaim some of our cooldowns. Good. Stun. Hits. Let's. Okay, let's get some steam. Get some healing. Do it again. Heal. Heal's coming back next turn. Okay. Okay. Let's now. Okay. Okay. Heal. This. This. Pop. Okay. Are we even like doing damage? We gotta do this another time then. Alright. I'm just going to clear that magical debuff. Wow, now there's a lot more of them very suddenly. I don't know how he spawns all of these guys. I really don't know how it happens, but it happens. Oh, now all of these guys are here? What in the fuck? Okay, wow. So that was a whole load of fucking nothing. That was great. Can we... Does the giant have anything cool for us? Nothing. He doesn't get anything new. Do we want the Wanderer's Rest? No. No, we don't. We don't need that. Wonder if that lantern's gonna solve our problem. I wonder if this lantern's actually gonna solve our problem. Get light resistance, which is gonna be great. That's a lot just for like one encounter. It's a lot of money just for one encounter. Is Destella Scales in here still? Yeah, so we gotta put that away. Forgot about that. Replace Destella Scales? I think we don't have room. Too many entities stored. So we'll take an item out. I mean, this one's good. We're gonna use that. Let's take that Spellblaze Shard out. Place an item into the vault. Destella Scales, please. That's gonna be really good for the Wormic that we're gonna play. I think I might try a Wormic next time if we don't do a Saw Butcher. Let me put a... Let me make sure we're not going to go over 5 minutes here. That was a big waste of time. Fuck. And he sees us. Okay. Oh no! Illumination. Okay, well he can't hurt us for that reason. Okay, now we're out. That was kind of annoying. Fuck. Damn it. Okay, good. We're out now. Just want to see what's up here. Sometimes it's worth. Let's go up this way. Sometimes there's stuff. There's no stuff. Alright, I guess we're going to the Gates of Dawn. Like, we can't kill a fucking Searing horror, so we're gonna have to just continue the story. This is I mean, it's an alright place to be. Then we'll transition back to the other side of the map. Hopefully the giant has finally updated his stock. I'm gonna go right here. Okay, so what does this do exactly? So mind damage, and then the worm does mind damage and restores psi, which is good. So we are going to spend our psi. Interesting. Did I just get one shot? Okay, well, I fear I will not survive. So then how do we become more powerful? So first of all, let's see what our outdated pieces of gear are. Our rings are outdated. And this, decided that I missed the accuracy. This is 10.4, 10.5, 10.4. And this is cunning, and then this is just regular. So the other one scales. Which is eventually what we are going to want. Can't use that on the world map. Okay, we need to buy some stuff. We need to go to some shops. We need to figure out some more shit to do. Fuck. Okay, here, we can just escape. Still can't kill that. We need to be able to kill that Searing Horror, pretty much. Here's our only other shops. Therapeutics are fine. Healing Salve is maxed. We are able to make tier 4s. We just don't have the materials to do that. What about our armor? We have the Untouchable. So what else can we use? The Spider Silk Robe. Is that better for the armor hardiness? 11 all resistance. I don't know. I really like that shield. Our weapon can get changed. Our Mind Star can get changed. These are not good. Okay. Armor reinforcement is whatevs. Oh, that's the timer. We're going to have to go make this another recording then. Try and find some stuff that's gonna make make us deal a little more damage, honestly. I don't really have much else. I think we've hit a wall, in all fairness, which really stinks. Really don't like hitting these walls because it makes things pretty tough. Overall, I'm gonna put that on. Okay, well, we'll try this again.